When you think of Asia, what comes to mind? Sure, Asia's the fastest growing region in the world. Look at Singapore, look at Malaysia or Hong Kong, China. But it's also home to the largest number of poor people on the planet. That's quite a contradiction. Meet Yiling and Maya, both single young Asian women. But that's where the similarity ends. Yiling lives in Singapore. She's a successful accountant. Becoming an accountant took a lot of different things. Prenatal care for her mum, good nutrition, healthcare, quality education, housing, transport, power, and equal access to jobs. Phew! But for every young person like Yiling, Asia is home to thousands and thousands like Maya. She's unmarried, with 2 small children, living on a rubbish tip. No electricity, no water. Maya has had little formal education, working from just 12 to support her parents. Now she sells snacks on the streets. Her future, and that of her kids, is bleak. Helping people like Maya become happy, healthy and productive like Yiling is what the Asian Development Bank does. So how do we do that? It's fairly straightforward, really. Imagine for a moment you're an Asian country with a dream for your people. People like Maya. That means better hospitals, roads, power, schools, bridges, airports. In fact, all the things you need to change from a poor country to a wealthy one. It's a huge deal when you think about it, and it all needs financing. In fact, Asia needs around $1 trillion every year for the next decade or so to realize that dream. That's a number with 12 zeros tagged on, every 12 months. But you realize straight away when you borrow money from the bank that money is not free. You pay interest, with the amount related to your credit rating. And if you're a poor country, getting finance for all that crucial infrastructure is not easy or cheap. Commercial banks say the risk is higher, so they charge much higher interest. And that's where we come in. ADB is different. We offer low-cost loans to governments that cannot easily borrow elsewhere. We always lend where the economic and development impact will be greatest. And to make the money work as hard as possible, we sweeten the deal with knowledge and technical assistance. It's a formula that works. We know we've been doing this throughout Asia and the Pacific for nearly 50 years now. The needs are huge in the 48 countries in which we work. And while we don't have all the answers, it looks like we'll be around for at least another 50 years. Where countries are too poor to take loans, we offer generous grants to help create the recipe for growth. In 2014, we approved loans worth almost $23 billion, including co-financing, for a region hungry for money to fuel growth and create the millions of jobs Asia desperately needs. While Yiling is wondering whether to splash out on a new smartphone or take a holiday in Bali, Maya is torn between feeding her children or buying medicine to control her diabetes. Let's end her dilemma for good. ADB has been part of Asia's amazing journey from poverty to greater prosperity for almost half a century now. But there's still a long way to go. Come join us for the ride of the century, as we help build a wealthier, healthier, smarter, and happier Asia for all.